Hey there, everyone! This week, Matt's dead and melted in a pit of boiling acid. But the show must go on. Speaking of boiling acid, you know what's better than boiling acid? Well, sex. Also RPGs. You know, whichever you can get, I guess. Since our show is PG-13-ish, we're going with RPGs. Cody chaos dunks us into a dystopian future, and Barkley shut up and jam Gaiden. Dylan takes the number one and brutally murders monsters for profit and keys in Lufia 2. And Nikki takes on brightly colored boredom and... fuck, I don't care. Just don't play this game. Of an Emperor. Find the secret word in this episode, send it to us, and receive a free envelope full of anthrax. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 40. Bang, zoom to the 8-foot moon. I'm not in this one.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright. And Dylan Frisbee. He's an entire wealth of emotions today. Matt Crua couldn't be with us because he took a dive into the Deadpool and his skin melted away, and now he's nothing but bones. But I don't know.
Nice.
Maybe he'll be resurrected later.
That's a really good way to die,
isn't it? Yeah, that's what I hear. 1 out of 2 mortal combatants agree. So the one that didn't die in the Deadpool.
right?
Yeah, but yeah. So no Matt today. But if you keep on watching the show, or you skip ahead, say you're watching on YouTube, where you should subscribe, by the way, you can jump ahead and we'll be playing RPGs that no one's heard about, or very few people have actually heard about. And it'll be a lot of fun, because they are really bad. So we'll get to that later. Again, like I said, you can subscribe on YouTube, where you can click ahead to any point in the show by clicking on the timestamps located in the description. And you can also subscribe to us on iTunes, and Beyond Pod, and One Pod, and Dogcatcher, and Podcatcher, and all that good stuff. Yes. Anyway, how's everyone been? What have we been playing? Anything good? No? Just the same stuff?
Well, I mean, different stuff, but I don't want to talk about it.
Because it's always Final Fantasy.
It's not always, but in this case it is. That's true.
Yeah. But it's okay. I've been playing Marvel Lego some more with my girlfriend. And
oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's fun. We've talked about it before on the show, but it's a lot of fun. It's got a really large open world that you can explore and play around with, and there are pretty much any Marvel hero you could think of that you can unlock and be, and that's a lot of fun too. And plus, all the Lego games have a good sense of humor, so
that's cool.
Yeah. And beyond that, I've been playing a lot of Catan. I downloaded
the board game.
Yeah, except it's the Android version, because I got it in the Humble Bundle for $1, and it plays the exact same. And now I understand Catan, which I understood for the one brief moment that we played in San Francisco, but that was kind of it. So yeah. But yeah, that's really all I've been playing. I guess that's really all. I guess no one else has been playing it. Without Matt here to ramble on for an hour, this might be a short show.
Well, Matt somehow finds the time to play like 50 games a week.
Yeah.
So he always has a lot to talk about, whereas like we don't, because we don't have 50 games at our disposal. Exactly.
Yeah. He's been off this week, so he's been
playing
any more, I'm sure. Yeah. Matt and I did play Just Cause 2.
How was it?
Online. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to mess with people, especially when there's only 3 people on the server and 2 of you are on a Skype session and are on each other's team. So you can You can jump on people's airplanes and just shoot them down.
Nice.
It's pretty great. The grappling hook is a lot of fun. You can grapple onto anything in that game.
What's this for?
This is for the PC actually. So yeah, and you guys need to install Civilization 5 so that we can play. Though I also have Civilization Revolution, so I still haven't played it yet, but we can.
That is a fun game, but the multiplayer plays very slowly.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they've improved it since then, but I mean, Dylan and I used to play a lot, and it would just take forever.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I have no idea how multiplayer Civilization works. Is it still turn-based like it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you still have to just wait till everyone else gets their shit together.
At least in Civilization Revolution, it's you have to wait for other people to take their turns.
That's too bad. People tend to take their turns much slower than a computer. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then maybe we should. No, we should still play.
5 might be different.
I doubt it. 5 has a bunch of turn-based stuff, but it is a mouse and keyboard, so who knows? But yeah, if we should definitely play. We should. Hopefully, you can play over the course of some time. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the new crap, since we don't really have anything else to talk about, and it may end up being a short show. So let's do that. Okay, unfortunately not much to talk about, which apparently picking light was maybe not the best decision for this time. But April 4th, 2014, which is actually the day after we record this, so it's already out.
It'll be out.
Yeah, and I picked this mostly for Dylan and Matt. Elder Scrolls Online is coming out for the PC, Mac, PS4, and Xbox One. So if you are a fan of the Elder Scrolls series, as the two of them most certainly are, you should pick it up. It's more of that. Does that sound like something you'd want to play, Dylan?
Yeah, but I did some reading. I hear it's very boring. But
really,
that's somebody else's opinion because it's very adventure based.
Really?
You know, it's not linear hardly at all.
Oh, so, yeah, I guess because it is online. Most MMOs.
But,
yeah.
I mean, you just go and you explore, and I love that. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I like that. So, you know, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But I don't know if I'll try it out. Maybe later after to get some. Because the thing about Elder Scrolls games is that they come with a lot of bugs.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's such a buggy franchise.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
maybe don't pick it up on day one.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I'll check it out later in like a year.
Right on. Well, also on April 4th, we get the game Daylight, which comes out for the PC and PlayStation 4, and it's a psychological survival horror game that has a strange mechanic. Like, a lot of these types of games try to come up with some weird gimmick to sell it from all the other ones. Like, Fatal Frame, your weapon is a camera. In this one, it's driven... Okay, first of all, you're in an abandoned hospital. And the only source of light that you have is your cell phone. So you're constantly walking around with your cell phone up in front of you like this, and you're using it for light, you're using it for your compass, your map, your inventory, and it's constantly
So the game is like an hour long.
Yeah. You'd think, because surely the battery will die, and they may come up with a mechanic for that. I don't know, but and it seems to rely a lot on jump scares. I don't know. It sounds like a gimmick that actually would probably get annoying pretty quick.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very... It would maybe be fun for a few minutes, but it would get old very, very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. My phone battery lasts me a day, but that's because it's this gigantic.
Well, you're not
piece
using
of
it
crap.
for a flashlight and a compass.
That's true.
And
I don't have the
your
screen on
friend.
constantly. But most people's, they're lucky if it'll last them like 30 minutes. So
I know, it's ridiculous.
we'll see. Moving on to April 16th, 2014, we have a game called Life Goes On for the PC, and it is a game that is it's a puzzle game where you play an army of knights and you send one knight out at a time, and then the next knight has to use the corpse of the inevitably dead first knight to help it get through puzzles. So like there'll be some spikes and you might not be good enough to jump over them, but you can jump off the corpse of the last guy that attempted to jump over them.
It's like a weird version of the Lemmings.
It's like Lemmings, except the corpses remain, and then you use them to your advantage.
Interesting.
There's one puzzle that they showed where there's a cannon, and you have to just fire one of your knights through it, which kills them, and they bounce around. And then now there's a big open hole. Or you pick up a corpse and then use it to slam into some wall spikes so that you don't get hurt. It's kind of fucked up, I guess, but it's a thing, and I'm actually interested in playing it, honestly, because I am a bad
It sounds like
person.
it could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's morbid, but it could be fun.
It's a unique mechanic,
So,
at the very least.
I liked the Lemmings, so...
I did, too. It was, yeah, I don't know. I played a lot of the Lemmings, and I, more often than not, like, especially in Lemmings 2, would just release all of them and then blow them all up with the Armageddon tool. Because that was a lot of fun, and again, I'm messed up. So, yeah. Did you guys...
You and everybody else.
Did you ever play Lemmings, Dylan?
No.
Really?
I've never played that.
Oh
You
my
should.
god, okay.
It's a
I
lot of
gotta
fun.
find-
There's a billion of them. And there's a
Yeah.
billion lemmings in the fucking game. So, yeah.
It's a fun little game.
It is. It's a good time waster. There are plenty of clones for your phone, too. So you could probably get one of those for free and play it with
Okay.
your graphics. So, yeah. And unfortunately, that is the end of the new crap. So, 11 minutes into the show, we are going to start playing some games. You guys ready?
Hell yes.
All right.
I'm excited. I hear your game is pretty funny.
My game is pretty great, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let's get into the terrible, great games that are unknown RPGs. Okay, so I'm gonna go first this week, and my game, I was telling you guys what I played, but I didn't give you the entire name because I called it Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. The actual title of the game is Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Because this is a game, yes, set in the future, a dystopian future, where basketball has been outlawed, and the only remaining original basketball player is Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley has some crazy murder fantasies.
Isn't it? It plays like kind of an in-depth fan fiction about Charles Barkley. And I guess Michael Jordan's there, too. But yeah.
Does he die at the end?
I didn't get that far.
You know he probably does.
You would imagine, yeah. And yeah, basketball's been outlawed because of some terrible accident that is pretty hilarious. So let's go ahead.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get in to Charles Barkley fanfiction, the game. All right. Don't forget to unmute, you guys. Tog Sound.
Tog Sound. That is a defunct
Epic.
company
That
if I've
is
ever
so
heard one.
epic.
Oh,
Hear
yes.
that, man. Fucking Space Jam.
Space Jam theme song.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Studio Nippon. This is a 2008 made game, by the way. I'm pretty...
What?
Yeah. Look at that shit.
Oh man, that is a poster right there.
I'm sorry,
Look at
Barkley
the
Shut Up and Jam. Yeah. and there's like the fucking basketball monster with
Wait.
weird-
Tales of Game Studios presents Chef Boyardee's Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
Yep.
It's Chef Boyardee's.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
god.
is so bad.
Listen to the background. Listen to the guy do maybe a mildly racist voice.
My name's Charles Barkley.
For the people at home, I'm turning this up a little bit more.
In 2041, basketball was made illegal, and almost all b-ballers were massacred. in
What
is
was
now
known as the Great B-Ball Purge.
I lived, but lost my reason for living. B-ball was gone.
So, I accidentally recorded through the microphone.
Oh no!
I later mute it, but
Giving them all I can.
so his 12-year-old son Hoops is who he fights for now.
Oh, he named his son Hoops.
Yeah.
What a father. Dad, watch this!
He turns into this completely terrible drawing so that it could it could dribble.
Whoa.
Impressive.
Morpheus got hair.
I know, right?
Who the hell is Balthios?
I don't know.
Oh, he's the great Octoroon the Octoroon great grandson of LeBron James.
He doesn't like to talk about himself.
What was
Oh.
this system for? What was this for?
This was the PC. You can download this for free now.
I don't want to. No. Oh my.
If you
This
like,
is the worst.
what's the matter, Dad? Nothing, Hoops. I was just thinking. Thinking about b-ball, huh?
Why can't they call it basketball? Is that like copyrighted?
Yes, no one else can use the word basketball. Our show has been canceled.
Well, it seems like there's like
Weird,
the
right?
big basketball is like you can't use basketball in this game.
Yeah, and like it programs in these weird fucking pauses too. Like long ones that I had to sometimes speed through.
Yeah.
So apparently Charles Barkley did something that and now his wife is dead and he's
It sounds like
raising-
he murdered his wife.
It sounds
I'm
like it,
telling
doesn't it?
you, it's Charles Barkley murder fan fiction the game.
Yeah.
The chaos dunk.
Chaos dunk. There was something
Then
happened
it gets
called the
Barkley
Chaos dunk.
Neo New York.
Wait, was it really called Neo New York?
It
Yeah.
was,
So
yes.
New York.
Yes. Hando the Neo shekels. So,
Weariness and despair beyond every corner. Deep.
yeah. This game tries to be super deep for some
Ruffian.
My Neo shekels. So a killing spree has broken out.
Again, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's Charles Barkley. Man.
Hellbane.
Yeah.
Blood Moses?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Blood Moses.
Blood-
And like that, it all stands for something.
It does.
Did we ever find
No. It's just Blood Moses. He was the Red Sea.
that?
Mr.
Jordan.
There you go, Michael
Look at
Jordan.
that picture of him. Oh my god.
Yeah. He's the fucking villain of this game.
What's with the hat? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, he's I guess taking role as a government pimp.
Oh, and if he's the villain, then of course he dies at the end.
The B-Ball Confiscation Act. This is supposed
I'm
to be
saying
like
you're a son of a bitch, Jordan. Ha ha ha. I'll play your game, Barkley, this time.
yeah. So yeah, this is supposed to be one in a series of games, so I don't know
Oh.
if Jordan would have died at the end of this one. But I don't know if the other ones were ever made. So I also don't know how seriously they wanted you to take this game.
I don't know. They got a big sponsor like Chef Boyardee.
Good job. Yeah. Console video games, or VidCons as I call them, the ultimate medium of expression, able to convey an emotion ranging from hatred to love, loyalty to fear. The ability to control the action. VidCons are the ultimate combination of high arts. While I tend to play the stoic, I will be the first to admit VidCons have driven me to cry, scream, feel actual hate, such as power of this force beyond my wildest reckoning. And here I am before you to tempt your tongues with a taint of such tantalizing topics. Video games. Pah! I throw my scorn upon such incompetence of the West. Who would mock the true art of the Japanese with games such as Baldur's Gate and Madden?
I almost played that.
Baldur's Gate or Madden?
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where he goes on with his boner for Japan. I don't get it, because there's no reason for this. This is just someplace. No sense. And you have to go through that to save your fucking game. So here I am at 3 times speed. Yeah?
I know what Blood Moses stands for.
Okay.
And it's Barkley loves oogling over dead men on Super Entertainment Systems.
Awesome. I'm glad you wrote that down. So basically, you found out the Chaos Dunk is a dunk that Charles Barkley did. Oh, and this is a guy who's trying to sell me Ecto Cooler as if it was some drug.
Wait, wasn't Ecto Cooler not something that was on sale in 2008?
It wasn't. No, it's it was the High C that fucking teamed up with Ghostbusters.
Yep, it was like a mid-90s thing.
So here we are. The Chaos Dunk has apparently happened again. And it's caused some terrible thing, and they only know that Charles Barkley is the one that did the Chaos Dunk the first time, so therefore it must be Charles Barkley again.
Oh my god, I love this random music.
Yeah.
You're under arrest for performing a Chaos Dunk?
Yes. So, here we're about to get into what always just fucking pissed me off about the Resident Evil franchise, and that's QuickTime events, where you have to press a specific button at the right time in order to not fail. It didn't even tell me what I needed to fucking press.
That's fucked up. Games nowadays at least give you... Wait, what?
This is the game over screen, where for some reason sweat...
Kurt Cobain? Oh.
Yeah, I thought that too. They should have really faded those in at the same time. But, so here I'm trying again. So far I'm doing okay. God damn it.
No way in hell.
Some kid steals that guy's wallet. I fell on my fucking face. But I get to mess up twice, so. Jordan threatens hoops.
Yeah, he totally like ditched his son.
Yeah, he did. So some guy saves you for some reason. And you run off.
So, oh no!
Here I am with my new friend. I cut out some stuff. Yeah, so I'm fighting basketballman with some weird penis, it looks like.
Yeah, that looks like.
So
what the
fuck? The guy with me, I cut out the part where he explains that he's the Hellbane. So they also invented some interesting fight mechanic, which is like, fairly unique for RPG makers. And I'm assuming this was RPG Maker.
Yeah,
Matt said it was made
what is he doing?
I don't know.
Oh god, he's on that.
And for some reason, all of the enemies on the map look like Ghostface from Scream. The Slam Spectre.
Oh man, look at that fire attack. seriously, what's with the weird, like, penis stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why the basketball head has a fucking dog penis, but and I guess the Slam Specters only can hit you with basketballs twice, though I don't know why they would hit you with basketballs at all if they're a Spectre, but every
Ghost
enemy in this
basketballs, obviously.
I guess every enemy in this game is basketball related for some reason.
It honestly looks like some of these graphics were taken from NBA Jam.
I'm sure some of it was. I'm sure Charles Barkley specifically was.
Especially throwing the basketball that's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That is it.
I'm glad that's over.
That was oh, Nikki, I'm sorry, you've actually been muted by this auto start of the next thing. So unmute you, please. Okay.
Thank you.
So that was Barkley. Shut up. Actually, Chef Boyardee presents something. Shut up and jam Gaiden. Barkley, shut up and jam Gaiden. It was. I laughed a lot while I was playing it. Honestly, it was awful, but it was awful in a funny way. I don't know if they were trying to be bad, or if they just really thought they were like being the coolest people on earth. But
Yes.
that more than likely that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thoroughly enjoyed playing my game because it was the type of bad that made me laugh, as
Yeah,
opposed
that
to
was funny.
yeah.
As
So
opposed to if we're playing my game, whose game are we playing next?
oh, yours. Why don't we
Oh,
segue
Mine came
into
up
yours?
next.
Oh, did yours come out next? Okay, Dylan.
Yeah.
Let's do yours next then.
Okay.
So, what did you play?
I played Lufia 2.
I've played Lufia 1. What do you think
I've
of Lufia
played
2?
a little bit of Lufia too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played this on the Super Nintendo. It came out in 1995 in Japan, 1996 for the US.
Okay.
So I've never played this. I haven't even played the first one, and quite honestly, I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
But I gotta say, the gameplay was actually pretty fun. I mean, it was.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that this game is really, really good.
Yeah, I can see how it's a pretty good game.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It's good quality.
All right,
So,
cool. Let's
start this.
get into it. So, little green fireflies are flying into a volcano.
Yeah, and then, well, it's like a temple.
Okay.
And then they fly out, and then like a red one shows up, and I guess it's something to do with the story, obviously, but we don't get that far.
Good lord. It takes forever for these little balls to fly.
I know. I accidentally skipped this cutscene, but
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did.
Graphically, it looks better than Barkley Shut Up and Jam.
It's the graphics for a Super Nintendo are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, in the first game, your ancestors, I think, were the characters that you play in the sequel. Because Maxim was one of the ancestors of your main character in the first game.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, so this is, I guess, a prequel.
Huh, that's cool.
So, monsters... Okay. So,
So yeah, apparently monsters are appearing more frequently, and
Maxim's a monster hunter.
yeah, and he makes his living by killing things and selling their guts.
I just realized I wasn't paying attention. I guess when you were putting in your name, I just realized you were the number one.
Yep, I did. I'm number one.
Cartridge Blowers episode 40, brought to you by the number one.
I'm number one. Chaos Dunk.
Number one, the Chaos Dunk, and then what Nikki played.
Number one. Chaos Dunk eats Chef.
So there, what's the fuck? Okay, when that guy's turned around, he looks like a penis.
He kind of does.
What's with all the penises in the games this week?
No, I
Right?
think after seeing that dog penis,
Yeah.
that's all we can see now.
I like the overworld theme, by the way. I think the overworld theme is kind of nice. We only heard it for like 3 seconds, but I thought that was just a nice song.
I had it down a little bit too far. I didn't hear it. I'm sure we'll hear it again. See? It looks like he fucking has a scrotum, a green penis ring, and then a penis head. You fought Diaphragm. Diaphragm defeated. 2 experience. Monsters only move. Oh my god. You do not care about the story.
Well, I mean, we only have 10 minutes, so.
That's true. Incidentally, arrows can freeze an enemy. Enemies are paralyzed. Arrows fighting skill. Select button.
Skills never
fight.
run out. Bumping into things won't paralyze you.
Jelly skills.
Select.
Da 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 da.
So I guess it has a Zelda style mechanic or something.
A little bit. It's a puzzle game. That's all it is. It's a puzzle game.
Okay.
With like RPG elements, obviously.
That's not bad. I like puzzle games. I like RPGs.
Oh yeah, no, me too. I played, when I played, I got through this cave, and then I was like, oh, I've got other things to do, and I never picked it back up. But that's not because I didn't like it, it's just because I honestly forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played a RPG through completion in a very long time.
Oh, I skipped that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tutorial.
Nothing wrong with skipping tutorial. As we had mentioned, tutorials are for pussies.
Hell yeah.
This is an interesting puzzle. I guess you're gonna have to fight something.
Yeah. He ended up having to fight it all.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Those are funky looking lizards.
Yeah, man. Their eyes just look kind of creepy.
They do.
Wow, you killed that fast, though. Normally, when you first start an RPG, it takes a while for you to get able to kill things right away.
Well, he's supposed to be like an experienced monster killer, so.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, and I mean, in fairness, he's not doing a ton of damage, but I mean, I guess also, to his credit, they don't have a lot of hit points, so...
Yeah, that's true. I like the little, weird melting transition it does into battle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Here you're fighting the nightmare mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my first potion. Oh my god! So intense.
This is so intense indeed. Yeah, well, at least these guys aren't dying immediately.
No, it gets harder later on in the dungeon. And I have like this crazy boss fight that all I was doing is spamming potions. And
Oh, you don't have to fight the
trying to stay
butterfly
alive.
thing.
Screw him! What butterflies ever do to me?
You make a good point, sir. Oh, you ran away.
Yeah,
Power potion.
because at this point I was already like, I fought like 400 enemies. So
Oh,
I was kind of over it.
you've cut out a lot.
Yeah. Like, I'm actually in the first dungeon. I left the tutorial dungeon, I had to go back to the city, do some talking, and then had to go
Oh, wow.
back. Yeah. Currently after the tutorial, I go back to town, and then someone comes back and says, "Oh my God, monsters are spewing out of this dungeon, and they're furious." And so I was like, "Of course, I have to go check it out."
Ah, yes.
If it was really me, I would have been like, "Well, I'm gonna go take a nap because I just got done with the dungeon."
I've already bought those things. It's time for naps. You still haven't saved your game, sir?
No.
What if that tutorial dungeon had killed you?
Well,
It's Squirtle.
it is.
And you won't give him the key to the door.
It's a Ninja Turtle.
The well-armored Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. He went the way of the slasher.
So are monsters, like, really a problem, or are you just, like, monster racist?
What?
Like
What?
you're the character in the game.
Yeah, like, are
Oh
they
no,
really
he
doing
just
any
he just
damage?
makes his living off monster parts.
Like, this guy looks humanoid-ish, or at least he's bipedal, and he seems as if he might be intelligent, which
Yeah, that's the thing.
would
Is
that be hunting or murder?
No, the monsters aren't usually intelligent, and this guy was holding a key to a door that he needed to get to, and they talk about that. They're like, "Wow, he was actually guarding a key," and they usually don't do that. So here we're seeing like an evolution of monsters and how
Oh, okay.
getting smart.
Okay.
So
Well, that's
You
actually
find out.
that's an interesting story mechanic then. How they're actually paying attention to the fact that, oh, hey, maybe this is murder. Maybe this is bad.
Yeah.
Man, fuck. Lizardman is taking a long time.
oh no, it goes on.
Oh, you don't know anything.
In fact, after this game, we should just end the episode because you don't want to see the next game.
I am interested in how awful this game is.
You don't want to.
We could play Matt's video and see the game that he played.
No, Nikki did a lot of work on hers.
Okay. I think we should listen or watch her game.
We had to suffer too.
Yeah, there we go. How could Lizardmen be smart enough to steal a key?
That's just never happened before.
Yeah. It's a green-haired lady.
Bulma.
Yeah, Bulma.
Oh, it has to do with that ball of red light.
That sounds like a conspiracy.
It does.
Why would you believe that? You're dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. If some random lady in a cave came and told me that, I'd be like, okay, lady.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, why is she there?
It
I'm the cave lady.
was
protect
also
the
psychic.
cave.
Yeah.
There was a red ball. Did you see it? It's a light. What? Why was light not an option?
Right?
A journey to fight. Gotta collect the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. Nope, I don't believe you. I'm gonna quit the game.
I think that's the best. God, she fucking walks slow.
Yeah.
This is
You
the
misspelled
tale
journey.
of one. Journey has only just begun. Okay, well.
Beautiful.
Nah, I added that little touch. You're welcome.
Yeah, good job. You got to put a lot of work into it, man. So you're muted again, Nikki. Yeah. Well, it ought to
It's
play.
stuck together.
That sucks.
You are responsible for the microphone failing.
It's okay. We fixed it.
Like chaos, don't you?
Scared.
Dylan, what do you think of Lufia 2?
Oh, I liked it. Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
Would you play more of it?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
You should. It seems like a
I
really
don't
fun
have
game,
time.
good music.
Adulthood sucks.
Between playing 90 hours of Final Fantasy 14 a week and...
I don't, though. I play like 5.
Okay. All right, well, never
An
mind.
hour a day.
I take it back.
Yeah, and it sucks. I hate being an adult.
Yeah, I know. Hey, at least you're keeping your addiction in check, and now you won't have to go to therapy for it.
That's true.
I just have to go to therapy for other reasons, like depression and
And
sad.
overworkedness. Nikki, tell us about your game.
I played a game called Destiny of an Emperor, and it's based off of a manga called Tenchio Kuraru, and it was a game released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1989, and I guess originally I was told that, or I had read that it wasn't released in America, but I guess it was a year later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's really the background, I guess, to this game.
Okay, let's see what it's like.
God, these shit.
I named my character ?
We hate names in this.
Although we were born on different days, we hope to die in the same hour of the same day of the same year. Our very souls, we pledge. Damn it, Nikki. We pledge that this will be true, is probably what was said. So there's rebels called the Yellow Scarves terrorizing the local people. Apparently, Liu Bei, the guy that I'm playing, is the direct emperor of the Han Dynasty. So it's up to him to kind of save the world.
Okay. Tao Qian.
Yeah. So apparently this person gave me the best training, so now I have to use what I know to bring civilization back and carve my place in history.
Yeah, man. Can I say I've never played a NES RPG, like ever?
Don't, because I'll show you why here in a minute. The controls are just really bad.
Why is everyone flashing?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this person gives me a gift so that we can buy weapons. Gold coins and 1,000 rations. I talked to the horse because why not? It just said nay.
They gave you the option. Why not?
Yeah.
Liu Bei searched. The limited color palette makes
Is bad.
you 8 bits of blindness.
So these guys decide that they want to join my band of heroes.
Okay. Holy crap. Is your
Yeah.
party huge now? What?
It's 5 people now. And the fun thing is about this game, they don't start with items or anything equipped, so you have to equip everything. One by one by one by one.
That's annoying.
Oh gosh.
Formation? Did
You
ever
probably
mess
can
with that?
change. No, I didn't. Mostly because I didn't think to do it, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I probably wouldn't have cared.
Yeah. It probably just like changes who's first.
Exactly, who's first and who's third, but yeah. So in order for me to equip the weapon and the clothes, I have to go through this menu from the beginning every time.
It's a good thing that the controller only had 2 buttons
Right?
and then a D-pad. Otherwise, things might have been convenient. Oh, hey, you can walk through the trees.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. So here's the
Wow.
battle system. And I had to speed it up because the battles took about 10 minutes each.
Holy crap. This looks
they would
awful.
have, oh, so bad. And they couldn't do anything but attack. I would try to do other things, and it would say to me, there is no tactician here.
So you have to have a fucking tactician?
Yes.
That's lame.
Isn't that lame? And so it was just attack, 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 attack. And it would, when you would attack things, excuse me, when you would attack things, it would tell you their damage and stuff, and then it would move on to the next character in your party. But when they attacked you, you had to press X.
Uh-huh.
So, like, to say, like, oh yeah, I took 10 damage, I acknowledge that, that's great.
Wait, you have to hit X?
Yeah, well, not well, X on my controller, but,
Oh, okay.
you know, A or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if it directed you to press X, that was bad. They really don't want you to be able to.
Yeah, because there was no, there was no X button back then. But each battle, oh my god, it was just, I was
game sucks,
exhausted
Nikki.
from being. It's bad, you guys. It's really bad.
And that's actually a fairly extensive enemy force.
Yeah. And like I had said before the show, I had played this game and it wasn't recording. So that's how I realized that I needed to equip the weapons and stuff, because the first time I played, I was hitting for 1 each time.
Nikki Wright has terrible luck at recording.
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, well, I'm glad, because that would have been worse to watch.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, I guess these are going down faster thanks to me speeding it up, and also
Yeah.
because they have weapons. But, I mean, this isn't even exciting to watch, and I've
Yeah,
sped it up.
This is like, your characters look like characters from either Dragon Ball Z or what was that
It's like
samurai anime?
Oh, I don't know why Samurai Jack is coming to mind. That's not
American.
it. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, no, but to me it seems kind of like a cross between Dragon Ball Z and like a Marvel Thor comic.
There you go.
And so it kept fucking throwing me into fights. Like every step I would take, I would get thrown into a fight, and I was just. You can ask Dylan. I was so frustrated with this game.
She was.
Earlier RPGs did that shit a lot though. Wherever
Yeah.
you would take like 3 steps and have a random fucking battle. I'm
Yeah.
glad that most RPGs I've played since then have largely done away with that.
Oh no, me too. It's definitely a welcome change.
At least you can see the things that are about to attack you most of the time.
Exactly.
Did you ever play the original Final Fantasy for the Nintendo?
Yeah.
I didn't. Was it any better than this?
It had more details.
Oh, well, that's good. It had to. I guess it had to have been pretty good because it revived a fucking game.
Right. And then, of course, unfortunately, I had to do, like, I did that stupid snake thing because somebody had called me, and I was, like, trying to play my game and talk on the phone at the same time.
Multitasking wasn't working too well.
Not so much. But, I like that the sound is gone. Good job,
Yeah,
whatever
it had.
program
Well,
it was
it
that I was
didn't
using.
have good music or sound effects. Or, of course, it's
No.
8-bit.
Yeah. Well, you can have great 8-bit music. This game just didn't have it. And apparently there's a sequel to this game, and people, like, I was reading about it online, and people were saying if you want to play a really good, obscure RPG, you know, go with this one. And so I was like, okay, cool, finally, I will have a great game to
Nope.
showcase on, and no. Nope, I don't even think, I don't know if I give up after this one and just turn it off, or if I go into the temple or not. But from the time remaining, I might go into the temple.
Yeah, you still have like 2 minutes. I surely hope that Rebel Force does not take another 2 minutes. He's dead.
He is dead.
Yay!
Why?
I leveled up, you guys.
Army now has 114 soldiers. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are you draining the entire army of its soldiers as you fight?
Yeah.
What happens if it reaches 0? Do you just stop having random battles? I guess you wouldn't know. I doubt you got that far.
Well, like, if I lose all of my soldiers,
Yeah.
the game ends.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. This is definitely different.
That's a word for it. Like, I don't
The
know.
graphics hurt my eyes.
Yeah,
Like-
they hurt mine too.
You'd think that this would be like like one of the first Nintendo games to come out, but I'm pretty sure 1989 was towards like
It was
a
at the
transition
end of its
into
life.
yeah,
I believe, like, well,
because the Super Nintendo came out in what 1991,
I think it was 92.
92.
But I believe the original Nintendo had a 5-year lifespan before the Super Nintendo came out. So
Yeah,
this had been, at least this is the middle of its life.
yeah. Well, it just looks like it's one of the first games released. Like they're just figuring out how to make things, you know.
Like, there was... Okay, why does almost every 16-bit and below, like, old, long-bearded man in a robe, why do they always have their hands behind their backs? Or
Because it's
is that a cultural thing that as
Maybe.
soon as you get old, your hands feel more comfortable in the back?
maybe.
Yeah. So, Nikki, how did you feel about your terrible game?
I hated it.
I did too. I was
Yeah.
only watching it. It was pretty shit.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, hey, it's okay. I didn't have to play it. So,
I did more than once.
all right then. So, you guys want to just go ahead and call the show done, or do you want to watch Matt's game without Matt here? What do you
No.
think? No?
No.
Just
He
say,
doesn't get that privilege.
fuck you, Matt. How dare you die in the Mortal Kombat?
We will not honor his
I
death.
know. Why would you lose at Mortal Kombat? Bang zoom to the 8-bit moon, motherfucker.
Yes. Bang zoom. I like it. Write that down. Okay, so let's just go ahead and call the show over. I don't have Matt's document, so I actually don't have the list of different game themes to randomize without just picking one that we've already done. And I don't want to.
Oh, well. Keep on blowing. See you later.
Hold on, Dylan. Hold
Oh.
on, sir. Tune in next time for a secret random theme that we will generate before we record the show. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright and Dylan Frisbee. And Dylan, once again...
Oh, keep on blowing.
Thank you. All right, everybody.
Or do.
Bye.
Hey.